Hi guys, I'm Zach and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at some of my most recent pickups from Represent's newest collection. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Getting into the first three pieces of the collection that I picked up. These are the new and updated Represent t-shirts. Now I was most curious about these pieces because of the little blurb at the bottom of the description, which read that the SS23 pieces would feature a new and updated fit. Now at first I was quite skeptical about this because I am a big fan of the way Represent t-shirts fit and feel currently. As for Exhibit A, I am wearing one of their blank range t-shirts now, and I was worried that the new and updated fit may be to the detriment of the fit or the brand style in general. However, I was pleasantly surprised to see that the extended sleeves and extended hem at the bottom was a fantastic addition, and it's something I hope that they include in their new collections of the blank range. This is because it just allows for a bit more of a flowy fit, and sometimes Represent t-shirts can be a little bit too cropped, especially when you're like me and you're 6 foot tall. However, there was one surprise that wasn't featured in the description, and something that I really and thoroughly enjoyed, and that was the updated fit around the neck collar. This was something I was surprised to see, as I hadn't noticed it online through the product pages, but the new neck collar is quite thick, it's extended. It's got more structure than any Represent t-shirt I've ever picked up in the time that I've known the brand over the last few years. Now this was a much welcomed addition and is something I sincerely hope that they keep throughout their t-shirts going forward. It hugs your neck so ever tightly, just to the point where it's comfortable, but it's also quite structured and layering the piece down over your body. However, getting into the actual design of the t-shirt, we are featuring first up the Decade of Speed t-shirt, which is featured in this new wash from Represent in the mushroom colorway. It's sort of a mix between a desert sand and a brown, and it's something that I sincerely love. And I'd love to see some hoodies, especially in this color going forward, maybe even in the blanks range, though we can only hope for that. I definitely love the minimal branding on this, and at first it wasn't a piece that I thought that I'd want to keep in my collection for years to come. However, now that I've got it in, I thoroughly enjoy the big R on the front of the chest and the back logo, which just features the Decade of Speed logo text in just that nice black hit. It's nice and subtle without being too loud, but just enough of a hint to show you that the t-shirt has a stylistic branding of Represent. And with that being said, I definitely love this t-shirt. It's my second favorite t-shirt out of the three. And with that being said, let's get into the next one. Moving into the next piece, this is a stark difference from the previous t-shirt I just showed you. You're definitely not getting minimalism on this t-shirt at all, and this is definitely much more of the bold graphics in your face. And this is the Destructive Appetite t-shirt from Represent, which features a crocodile on the front with this beautiful background. You've got the reds in the skies, the black, and the faded wash throughout the body. Now at first I picked up this t-shirt because I actually loved just the red hits on the back with that subtle moon. However, the more I've tried it on, I actually think I'm not too big of a fan of this t-shirt. And that's not because I don't like the t-shirt. I do like the t-shirt. I just don't think it's as wearable as some of the other pieces, especially going from the last t-shirt into this one. And it's something that people are going to recognize, so you're not going to be able to throw it on multiple times. However, I must say the print itself on the t-shirt is definitely of a high quality. Now this was definitely my least favorite of the collection that I picked up t-shirt wise, and it's something that I think I will be sending back. However, I did save the best to last when it comes to the t-shirts, and I definitely think this is a t-shirt you guys should be picking up. So let's go check out that one next. Moving into my final and favorite pickup when it comes to the pickups from Represent in terms of the t-shirt category, and this is the Heels t-shirt. This is a mix of Represent's subtlety and in-your-face designs to bring you something that you can wear on occasion and still get that fantastic in-your-face look, but without it being too obnoxious, too over the top. It's actually quite a perfect mix from the last two t-shirts I've just previously showed you. And I just love overall the design of this t-shirt. From what I can see, I presume it is the LA City. You've just got those flickering lights throughout the t-shirt there, and then you've got the hit of the blue and this slight pink in the sky, which I think is a fantastic combo. I love the script font with the Represent at the bottom there, and as you turn around the t-shirt, you've got it headed for the heels on the back there, again in a script font. For me, for someone who doesn't really enjoy back graphics, I've got to say I love it on this piece, and I think it definitely elevates the piece to the next level. I don't know if the piece would have been as good if they had removed that back graphic, so it's definitely a welcome addition to the piece. Once again, my favorite pickup t-shirt wise from the collection, and if you guys are hesitant on picking up a t-shirt, or if you're wondering which is the best one from the new collection to pick up, I would highly recommend this piece. And for that reason, I actually picked it up in a hoodie, which is the next piece on our list. Let's have a look. Now, I may not have known that it was going to be my favorite piece design wise from the collection, but I knew that I was going to love it, and that is why I picked the same heels t-shirt graphic up in the hoodie variation. And I definitely think that was a great decision that I made. I honestly love the hoodie overall. Of course, you've got that same graphic throughout, which I am a huge fan of, but of course you've got it in that much more thicker Represent hoodie style. I haven't picked up a hoodie from Represent in quite a while. I only recently picked up a few of their Owners Club pieces, but I am really enjoying the thick quality to these garments. And of course, you've also got that updated fit on the hoodie as well. It is slightly longer in the body, slightly extended in the sleeves, and is definitely a welcome addition. I know that when I picked up previous Represent hoodies about a year or two ago, they were quite cropped, and especially, as I said, I am 6 foot, so it does go up a little bit too high for myself, for my liking. But with this hoodie, they definitely perfected the fit, and it works perfectly on this piece. Another great pickup from Represent, and of course you've also got that snap closure at the top of the hoodie. Should your neck get cold throughout the evening, you can just close that up and have it just extend above your neck, which is a great addition. With that being said, I think it's time we move on to some of the lower pieces, some of the bottom pieces that I picked up. Let's go on. Moving on, this is the Relaxed Pant in grey from Represent, one of the fantastic drops that they've made throughout this collection, and it was something that I immediately had to pick up. Typically, I would go through and pick up a black variation of the product. However, once I saw the grey styling of this on the product page, especially with their new sneakers that they just released, which I'm still waiting on, so if you want to see those ones, hold out. That video should be coming out once they arrive. But I just love the way that this one fits. Right now, I'm typically trying to get away from wearing any sort of slim to skinny leg pants. I'm typically in their 247 range, which is obviously to a slim nature, but I am trying to get into that more fashion forward trend of wearing nice oversized pants, baggy throughout the legs. So I thought this would be a great addition to attempt to try and style that look. Once putting these on, I've got to say the comfort throughout this wool blend is superb. It is super soft to the touch. It doesn't feel heavy or anything to that nature. Very flowy, flows right down the leg, right down to drape over your sneakers. Personally, as I obviously haven't been wearing straight leg trousers like this as such, it does feel like a big jump from me to go to slim to quite oversized pants like this. Though I am loving the look of these trousers. Now, I am 6 foot, and I do think that it may stack on my shoes a little bit too much, so I might get that slightly altered. But overall, I think that this is a fantastic piece, and especially when it comes to the quality, this is a no-brainer. One of these surprises before I move on to the next piece is that they actually feature zip pockets, which I did not realize at all throughout the product page, which is a welcome addition. I always love zip pockets throughout any piece, and once again, an overall great drop from Represent. Let's move on to the next one. Moving on to the next piece that I picked up. This is a split track pant from Represent in the mushroom colorway. Now, straight from the get-go, I've got to say I will not be keeping this piece for an unfortunate reason, and it's something that I always recommend to myself and to others, is that if you're going to spend a little bit more money to pick up a piece, make sure that it fits within your wardrobe. Because even though I love these track pants that I'll be showing you right now, unfortunately it just doesn't fit within my color scheme and my wardrobe in general, and for that reason I will be sending it back. However, moving that aside, details on this piece are fantastic. They are quite subtle throughout, and that includes a zipper at the bottom of the hem of the track pants, which allows it to just drape over your sneakers ever so slightly and adjust it to your liking. You've also got those adjustable drawstrings inside, which are concealed so you do not see it from the outside perspective, which allows for a clean track pant look. I've got to say, I'm not a big fan of having those drawstrings out the front of track pants just dangling around. Definitely not it for me. And of course, you've also got zipper pockets throughout each pocket on this pant. With that being said, here it is in a few styling variations. Definitely, if you are thinking about picking up this piece and it will fit within your color scheme in your wardrobe, it is a high recommendation for me. For me, personally, I might send it back and pick up the black pigs. I think that'll be a little bit more suited to my style. But with that being said, let's move on to the next piece. Moving into the next piece, continuing the trend of the split hem, we've got the split denim in the buttercream and black colorway. Now, as anyone who knows me personally, they would know that I'm not a big fan of denim, so it was quite outlandish for me to pick up this piece thinking that I would keep it. I do love the fit and styling throughout this piece. However, I am someone who loves a relaxed waistband or a waistband that is stretchy. Unfortunately, I have retired from wearing jeans, but when I threw on this piece, I did attempt and did think about maybe coming back into wearing the jeans and getting back into that scene. However, I don't think I'm quite ready yet. However, for it to even get me to the point of thinking that I wanted to start wearing jeans again, that is a testimony to how nice these jeans are. They've got quite a thick and heavyweight feel to the jeans all around. And of course, you've also got that split hem, as I mentioned, at the bottom, which is enclosed by a zipper, so you can adjust it to your liking over the pair of sneakers or whatever you're wearing, pair of boots. It'll look great at being able to adjust it to your liking. I do like that Represent is moving towards a more relaxed fit throughout their pieces, and once again, that's something that I'm personally trying to get into right now, as well as I previously mentioned. So I think it is a great addition to the collection. However, it is something I won't be keeping. So if you're a fan of wearing jeans, definitely a great pickup. Looks great on body, just not for me, unfortunately. So let's move on. Moving on to the final piece that I picked up. This is the Represent Initial Quilted Sling Bag. Now, George Heaton is a fantastic man when it comes to styling pieces, especially on his Instagram and building and generating hype. I think that's why Represent is so big as it is right now, and is also the reason that I picked up this piece, because I think the way he styled it is fantastic on Instagram. And of course, if I was picking up the mushroom t-shirt, the mushroom track pants, it was only right that I picked this up in the mushroom colorway as well. And I'm glad I did, because for me, I'm not a big person that wears bags, sling bags, backpacks, anything like that. However, when I do go out, I do notice that sometimes I need a bag just to throw a few extra things in, especially if you're going for a long walk and you want to bring a water bottle or something to that nature. I just don't really have anything to fit that style of my life. However, I finally do, and I've got to say, it is worth the money. The quality on this piece is definitely very reminiscent of what you're getting. So for the money you're getting, the quality you're getting back is definitely one for one in that regard. The styling of this piece, especially with that subtle Represent quilting throughout, is definitely something that I personally like, and is one of the reasons I initially wanted to get this in the puffer variation with that same initial print all over. With that being said, guys, I really hope you guys did enjoy the video. I am trying to pump out a video every 2 weeks for you guys in regards to streetwear, fashion, sneakers alike. So if you guys are enjoying the content, it would mean a world of support for me for you guys to like, comment, subscribe on the video. Let me know what your thoughts on this collection are. If there's any pieces you want me to pick up in the future to maybe have a look at or review, I have got a pair of the Apex sneakers coming in their most recent colorway, which is the Sand, and I've also got their newest skate shoes on the way as well. So I hope you guys stick out and wait for those videos to be dropping soon. With that being said, yes, I definitely love making videos for you guys, so if you did like, please do throw a like down below and subscribe if you guys want to see more content from me coming soon. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.